Hello guys, so today I wanted us to look at Eurusd. Um so if you've been following this channel, you'll realize that mostly I do trade reversal patterns, W patterns, M patterns, H&S, inverse H&S, such patterns. And I was telling a friend of mine the other day about how trading does work. You'll put 5 experienced traders here. I'll give an example of way back I started trading with 2 of my friends. I can mention a few names maybe. One is Sam, the other is Vincent. The way we trade kinda looks similar-ish because we did learn together on how to trade. But when I show maybe let me give an example. I show Vincent my chart or I show Sam my chart. Vincent will feel slightly weird, or yes, he'll understand my chart, but then his way of entry will be totally different from my way of entry. Same case with if I give Sam my chart, his way of entry will be very different from the way of entry, or you will even see my chart weird. Same case to me. When they give me their charts, I'll also find it weird. uh, so in this game, how you become a winner is by understanding uh, a few patterns that become obvious to your eyes. uh, so let me give an example of poultry farming. In poultry farming, there's a person who will make money from selling eggs. There's a person who does make money from the hatching of chicks business. There's a person who makes money from making food for poultry. Those are 3 people in poultry farming industry, but they make money in different ways. Same case to the forex markets. Every type of trader has a different outlook to the market and has a different style to how they enter and exit their market. So it's up to you to get to understand how what patterns are what patterns do you normally see, what patterns are friendly to you, what patterns have you mastered on how they do play out. You understand? This will even increase your confidence in executing a trade without even second guessing. Okay, so yeah, so I've just given you a brief story. So let's go dive in to USD. Okay, let me first show you how you identify a trend just by price action. From this chart, we can clearly see that the general trend is a downtrend. But remember, every different. If we go to monthly time frame, there's a trend for monthly time frame. If you go to 4H time frame, there's a trend for 4H time frame. If you go to H1 time frame, there's a trend for H1 time frame. So in such a case, we can clearly see a series of lower lows and lower highs. These are low, these are high. These are lower low, these are lower high. These are lower low, these are lower high. These are lower low, these are lower high. These are lower low. You understand? That's how you identify a bearish trend. For an uptrend, assume we start here. These are low, these are high. These are higher low, these are higher high. Higher low, higher high. Higher low. You understand? That's how you identify a trend even without using moving averages. So mm, let me show you what caught my eyes with this chart. It will be a scalp. It will be a scalp opportunity, or anyway, whatever. I don't know what a scalp means to you, but I think below each one is a scalp. So I just noted an M pattern here. So like I said, an M pattern is a pattern that is formed after a bullish rally, where so it is just a sign that there's weakness that is coming into the market. That is where M patterns come in. So they do show that we were going up, yes, bulls were dominating the market, but somehow bears are kind of coming back in the market. So let me show you an example. We can clearly see that this was our high. This was our low. We are in H1 time frame. Then we formed a new high. Formed a new low. Okay. So okay, let me just use the highlight. Let me just use is a highlighter. Let me just use the highlighter. Then we formed a new high. Okay, on this place we formed a low. We formed, I think, yeah, it's this is a new high because it's breached this high. So how do we identify a trend? In H1 time frame, we can see that price recently, as of last week, price has been in an uptrend. So because there was formation of a series of higher highs and higher lows. Remember, uptrend, series of higher highs, higher lows. Downtrend, series of lower highs, lower lows. Okay. So in this scenario, in our H1 time frame, there's a series of higher highs and higher lows. So I want to explain something else. When it comes to basically, while you are trading M patterns, what we look for is a divergence, not a confluence, a divergence of price and momentum, meaning that price, remember when you are in a bullish trend, like let me show you an example. These are high. Let me use the highlighter. These are high right here. Okay, you can see that this high, the momentum high is around 75. Then when prices went above this place, you can see the momentum kind of reached at 84, meaning that that's a legit bullish move. But when it comes to this scenario, when prices were around 1.7500 ish, 497 ish, the momentum was around, we can see it was around 74. Then price came and spiked up above this place. Basically, when you see such small spikes, it's just stop hands, because there are some sellers who maybe have entered early, and obviously the market wants liquidity. It wants enough money before it goes back down. So obviously they have come to hand stop losses there. But look at the momentum. The momentum is way lower than when it was around that same level. So meaning that this was obviously a fake bullish move used to hand stop losses, obviously. So let me draw for you using this. So let me draw for you the divergence. See how price is forming a kind of a higher high, but when it comes to our divergence, our momentum is forming a lower high. So meaning that obviously there was a hand of stop losses around here. So once you see that, from experience, I've noted that price kinda pushes, it does come and pushes back down below here. If you look below, if you look at lower time frames, you'll find, you see even these are swing lows in lower time frames. It comes, hunts the stop losses, it comes and breaks, I mean the swing low in that pattern, then it does come to retest the OB, the order block. That is from experience, from my experience. Remember, market never always works out like that. So from experience, I always look for maybe a push for M patterns, a push to the down. Then I do always wait for a retest to somewhere around the order block, okay, to execute my trade. So I would have entered, maybe I would have put now my sell limit around here, obviously my stop loss above the OB, or the highest point of my M pattern, and then my target is always not at the week, not at the, I don't put my stop loss, my take profit at the end of the week. I do put my take profit where the body starts, okay. Okay, I don't know why my, yeah, I always do put my take profit where the body starts. So remember, if you've watched my videos, I've discussed about scenario 1 of trading M and W patterns and scenario 2 of trading M and W patterns. Scenario 1 is where we do enter this the pattern as it begins. Scenario 2 is where we do wait for the market to come all the way to the neckline, breaches the neckline, retest the neckline, reject the neckline, then we trade the second scenario. So USD currently is around the price that I should have been interested in entering if I was to take the short position, because I would have placed my limit there, my stop loss above the OB, my target at the body. So it's a good trade. It's 2.78 RR. So for every $100 you stake, you either lose your $100 or you end up with $278. That's what RR means. So let's look at how the market will play out, and if maybe look at my, if you do look at the Telegram group or the IG group, you'll notice that these patterns, I do draw them like this, and there are a lot of them. There are a lot of them because this is one of my favorite patterns that I do trade. This is how I draw my so this is how I draw my M patterns. If you've been a follower of my charts. So let's see how the market plays out within the week. Obviously, our target will be around 106,500 ish. Then our second scenario is if the price breaks out, we'll be waiting maybe for a retest around this place. There will be some obviously confluences of the retest. Either maybe it will test an OB, either trend line, something, either Fibonacci. We'll know when time is right. But as for now, I'll be looking for the prices to push down below here. These are 1 hour, 30 minutes setup. So maybe by Tuesday we will have seen how the market will have played out. Obviously, it's not guaranteed that price does behave the way previous prices behaved. So obviously manage your risks, understand how to use your to adjust your lot size according to your capital, yeah, and according to the stop loss that you are expecting to be using. So that's it for Eurusd. Maybe if I see another pattern within the week, I'll record and I'll share. Thanks.